Well, ding dong dang it. I thought I could take a shower and shave, not miss anything, and then find out that Grayson Malashevich entered the portal. Well, sucks rocks. And so, meanwhile, I'm putting off running some errands so I can make this video. You may have already heard the news, I expect, but now, some people had mentioned taking Malashevich's scholarship away or something like that, and nobody really in the media expected anything like this that I'd heard or seen. Malashevich is a locker room favorite of the coaches. You know, now, of course, he never got really into the rotation as a receiver. Just had off and on injury problems that slowed him down just about every season he was here. But he was a marvelous special teams specialist. Gunner, holder, and being a holder is not an easy thing to do. We saw that when Malashevich was injured last year, and there went a field goal and I think an extra point. And perhaps even more important, he was the leader in culture and chemistry when the culture and chemistry weren't there yet. And that was absolutely critical. That's also why he is leaving as a graduate transfer, but I am awarding him an unofficial doctorate as a doctorate in culture and chemistry. He was the one who set the tone for the wide receiver room, set the standard in the weight room and the effort involved. But two things. One, he probably would like to be a receiver. And he's got one more chance, and it's not going to happen at West Virginia. We have recruited too well for that. But, transfer, hopefully a place he can get 20, 30, 40 catches. Be a good way to end his career, help out some other team. And I think, the critical part of his job was done at West Virginia. We've got guys, we had to get guys ready to be holder because, we'd already needed that. And I think Malashevich had a little procedure done this spring to clean up an old injury that was still nagging. So we've been working somebody else in those spots. And we've recruited guys who can do the job as gunner and other parts of special teams. And the culture, chemistry are there. It is not critical to have somebody set the tone. But you don't want to see a guy like that leave. It's family. And it's family you like. There's some family you don't care about blood. You just assume they hit the door. Malashevich was not one of those. The team will miss him. Now, a lot of fans won't know they miss him because they didn't pay enough attention. But I think it's a spot where he can go concentrate on being a receiver and not feel guilty like he is leaving the team in a bind. His job at West Virginia really was to help establish culture and chemistry at a time when those were very, very big problems. And establishing them when you still got guys griping, moaning, and assorted other words that YouTube might not approve of is hard. But he played a big role. It's established. Now we'll see where he lands. And I will, hopefully remember to keep track of his career this year. So that's the news this morning. And we only found this out, I guess, because the school announced that the paperwork had been filed. We do have another day or two. The school does not have to make an announcement as soon as paperwork's filed. They have a couple of days. And if a player doesn't go on social media and announce it, then we don't know until the official announcement. So we could see one or two more, hopefully. None that hurt the team or hurt the gut. Kind of good day, bad day. Because hate to see him leave, but really just want to see him succeed. And now I don't, there are people saying, hey, he got forced out. And there are some players that, I think the coaches would say, hey, this would be a good time to leave. I do not believe that happened with Malashevitz. Like I said, coaches and players just adored him. Now, could Malashevitz have looked at the situation and said, the team could use that scholarship and I could go play receiver someplace else? Maybe. I think he is a guy who puts the team that high. So he may have gone on to play receiver because he wanted to play receiver, or he may have gone on to try and play receiver someplace else because he thought it was best for the team. Don't know, probably never will know, but a good guy is moving on, and just hope, all crying. Let's hope he gets 100 catches. Why not? Hope he sets a record for touchdowns wherever he goes, as long as he's not playing against West Virginia, of course. Now, I do have errands to run, cats to feed, and all sorts of things like that. I'll try to keep track of the news today. I'm not going to wear a black armband. I don't have a black armband. I'll see you guys later.